All right, today we're going to make a puzzle cube, or a puzzle piece for our puzzle cube, and I'm going to use a little bit of what's called subtractive modeling, which just means we're going to subtract things away instead of adding things on. So we're going to make this purple piece that I have. Again, we make a new part. When you have your new part, click on the pencil. Gives me a new part. I'm going to draw the front. This is my front, excuse me, that I'm looking at. So I'm going to click on the XY plane, and I'm going to draw this bottom section. So it's 3 across, 2 across, and it's kind of too high. But I'm missing this corner. But I'm just going to draw one big rectangle to start with. So I'm going to pretend every piece was in there. So it's pretending kind of like that orange one is there, but it's going to disappear. Okay, so it's 3 across and 2 high. So 3 across, 3 times 0.75. And then my height is 2 times 0.75. And again, if you click front, it'll bring it down. And now I have that big rectangle. I'm going to finish that sketch, and I'm going to extrude it. Make it bigger. Now it's only 0.75 thick because we have cubes here. And now we have that piece. Okay, so it's like that whole piece, the purple and the orange put together. But we want to get rid of that orange piece. So we're going to make a new sketch on the front. So right click and say new sketch. And now we have to get rid of that orange corner. So we're going to create a new rectangle. We're going to start it up in this corner where the orange piece is, and the orange piece is 0.75 and whoops, 0.75. Okay, enter, and now you can see we have that orange piece drawn, and now we're going to get rid of it. Okay, so we're going to finish that sketch, and this is called subtractive modeling because we're going to cut stuff away. So we're going to extrude again. We want to extrude this piece, but you can see how it's extruding out. We would like to cut it back through. So the output, this is joined, but we also have cut. So the second one over, these look like little printers. The second one's cut. If I click that, it kind of knows I have to go the other way because there's nothing to cut out in front. It's all behind, and it cuts it away. Okay? We want to cut it back 0.75, or you can also say through all. Through all will just go as deep as you possibly are. Okay, but either one works. And you say okay, and now when I look at my piece from the front, he looks just like this piece I have down here sitting on the thing. Now we'd have to do some additive because we have to add this little piece on the front. Since we're here, I'll go ahead and do that. So we're going to make a new sketch on this front. We're already on the front, or you can look at the isometric. Again, we're going to right click and say new sketch. Click on front to zoom it down to the middle. My rectangle tool, I click on this upper right corner, and again I want to put a 0.75 by 0.75 piece. I finish the sketch. I click extrude. It extrudes out that piece. It already knew that's the only piece I have that I just drew that I could extrude, and it already knew that I was 0.75 because that's what I did before. So Autodesk Inventor just guesses what you think you want to get. And then you click OK, and then you're done. It's what it looks like, right? From the front or the right, or you can go back and look at the top. Okay? And that's what they look like. That's all there is to it. Again, if you wanted to color it, remember you just go here, right? If you click on the corners, it'll color everything, and we want purple, which is about here. That's kind of blue, isn't it? Get more purple. There's purple. And hit the check mark, and you're good to go. Again, save your part. Save your parts. The name, I would call this one purple. And then we can keep track of what things are. That's all there is to it.